Yo, what up? Okay, now this is the Ojama profile for OCG and TCG. OCG first. Of course, we got Monster Reborn, because that's just a staple. Then you got 3 of each of Ojama black, green, and yellow. You need them because Ojama Magic here allows you to add each of them to your hand by discarding it. And you can discard it many ways, including, but not limited to, Ojama Matching, ABC, and XYZ. And those are brought out by Ojamification. You need Ojama Red because it allows you to bring out multiple after you pitch your Ojama Magic. Or if you start off with a good amount in your hand, then you can special summon yellow, green, and black, along with blue, but we'll get to blue later. And so basically the basic combo is you somehow pitch Ojama Magic with Ojama Matching. You add red. You normal summon the Armed Dragon level 3 that you're going to get from it. Then you normal summon red and you immediately got 5 monsters on board. We got Pot of Avarice, of course, because you need it when you're running OCG because you got to recycle your engine again and again and again. And 2 recycles is pretty good, especially for the links because you don't always want to use Firewall since it's at 1. I only ever ran 1, but still Firewall can help you recycle too. You get 3 attached to it, double proxy on that motherfucker. And then you can add 3 cards from your graveyard to your hand, immediately adding back Ojama Red, yellow, and green, and possibly black somewhere in there. So that you can have a play for next turn. And you can go into Manicat. Manicat allows you to special summon any one of these 4 monsters. I only run 4. 1 Earth, 1 Wind, 1 Dark, and 1 Light. I don't believe in Fire and Water. You go against a Fire and Water deck with this, Manicat is going to be basically useless. Except for their links. Because they run machines. And machines can bring out both of these. And especially if you go against Counter Fairies. Counter Fairies get wrecked by Archlord Christia. Because once that comes out, they can't go into any of their hyper plays. And so it's just a basic beatdown for them. And usually you win because you got that Archlord Christia with that 2800 attack. Then we go to Ojama Blue. The masterpiece card of this deck. Without Ojama Blue, you are screwed. Because Ojama Blue, you crash it, you take some damage, you add 2 Ojama cards to your hand, which should always be Ojama Matching and Ojama Magic first. With the very first Ojama Blue. Until you can get as many of these out of your hand as possible, so you can add as many normals to your hand as possible. You just keep on recycling blue, because you can get it from the graveyard, the hand, well, not the hand, but you can get it from the graveyard and the deck. So it just allows you to constantly crash and crash and crash. Then we got Rescue Cat. Rescue Cat is the greatest, possibly the greatest or second greatest card in this deck. Because with Rescue Cat, it allows you to bring out 2 Ojama Blues at the same time or 2 regular Ojamas for Manicat. And if they have a monster in the graveyard, you can use special summon and stun them in some way. Rescue Ferret is better than Rescue Cat. But unfortunately, I only run 2 because it shuffles itself back into the deck. You only need 2. Because if you get it, and you got Skull Deed out, which I run 2 of, 2 Skull Deed. it allows you to use the 3 link monsters that it has on the bottom and special summon 3 level chews. And if you can get Scolded out first, let's say you open up with Ojama Matching, Rescue Ferret, and Curtain, and Ojama Magic. Basically then you can put 5 monsters on board, make your Scolded, and then special summon Rescue Ferret, immediately get 3 more monsters on the field to go into a Tri-Gate. Then of course we got our ABCs. You only need Chew A and Chew B. B you can run at 3, and you'll see the TC version, it runs a lot more. But you really only need Chew for OCG. Because even though it allows you to search from the deck, all you're adding with it is C. All you're adding with C. You can run 3C because it allows you to special summon from the hand a machine, any one of these regular XYZ, which you use for your XYZ, which you bring out with Ojamification. We got Galaxy Soldier to help pitch some of the lights and get extra launches on the field. If you're low a couple, you can get up to 2 monsters on the field because it searches another one. And just by pitching Chew Light, and you usually get a shitload of light in your hand once you do the basic play of Ojama Rescue Cat to Ojama Blue. We got 3 Max C because it's just really good Max C. In the last 2 cards are Ojama Party, which allow you to basically immediately on your opponent's turn, what you do is you add Ojama Magic and you pitch it, and you get 3 Ojamas to your hand. And then on your turn, you add Ojama Red and pitch whatever card in your hand you don't need that isn't an Ojama, and you can immediately go into Scolded. And of course, the last card, Unit Hanger, it just allows you to add 1. It's not really in there for anything more than just to add a C, because you want as many C in your hand as possible so that you can keep going. If you got 3 C in your hand, or just 2 C in your hand, and you use Ojamification, you can get the 3rd C out from the deck or the graveyard, and then you can basically special summon 2 more times, plus maybe an additional 3rd if you have A or B or X, Y, or Z. Armed Dragon is just there for Ojama Matching. You can run 4, but I choose 3 just because it's easy normal summon bait. You don't need level 5 because then you got to tribute a monster to summon it. And there's no point in going for the catapult, nigga. Fuck the catapult. What you want is A to Z. Now then, let's go through the extra deck. We got A to Z, XYZ, ABC. We got 1 Link Spider, 2 Proxy, 2 Tri-Gate, 1 Double Bite Dragon, 1 Firewall, 2 Scolded, 2 Manicat, and then this one right here can be any monster. It really can. Any Link Chew that you can make with this deck. When a new one comes out, it will be replaced with that. But it's just basically as a placeholder because you need another Chew in case you need to go into Bite Dragon. Get it 3100 attack because you always want to use a Link 4 and then another Link with it. But this allows you to go for plays such as Scolded, the Firewall, to Proxy, to 1 Tri-Gate, to another Tri-Gate, to Link Spider, and you have your extra Link down. And they can only special summon 1 monster from Scolded. And then basically the side is just basically in case you need to clear the field a lot. You got the triple Dark Hole, the triple Lightning Vortex, and the triple Torrential. along with the Solemns. The Solemns can be placed instead of the Pot of Avarice and the Maxi. But the Solemns aren't really as good as you think, because you rarely draw them because it's a 60 card deck. And when you do, you usually got a field so powerful that they can't break it anyway. So there's no point in it. That was the OCG build. Then this is the TCG build. The TCG build has triple strike and a warning and of course a judgment. Why does it run it? Because unfortunately it's the best card that you can have besides Maxi and Pot of Avarice. So I added them in. But besides that, it's just the same exact basic deck. Except now you got 3 unit hanger, and you got an extra A and an extra B. And you got 2 ABC. Instead of course, the land. Because you can have up to 3. But you don't need 3. You only need 2. 1 in case you need to use 1 for an extra link material. And 1 that you can just place on the field because you go through your deck fast. There's no recovery. You'll most likely go from 55 cards left in your deck from when you first start in the first turn, or 54 on second turn. Usually you want to hit the second turn with this. This is a second turn deck. And basically what it does is it allows you... Man, I completely forgot where I was at. What the fuck card was I talking about? Oh yeah. Allows you to go in extra links with double ABC. But you don't need 3 ABC because, unfortunately, even though you run 3, that's just basically for consistency and to add cards back to your hand because you need that hand advantage. You need that hand advantage. But it's the exact same basic deck, just has the strikes in it. This is the most powerful Ojama build there is. Period. Peace.